Oh, yeah. It's secret tapes time. All right, man. Listen, gang. Today we got a good one, man. Today on the secret tapes, I got the man, the myth, the legend, Patz Kicks is in the building. Pat, what's going on, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. How you feeling?
Hey, listen here, bro. I'm doing good, man. Listen, your name been in the damn, bro, on social media for like the last 3 days, bro. So you know I'm the type of guy, bro. I'm like, listen, man, I got to get down to the truth of the matter, man. So I'm like, I'll reach out to my guy, Pat, man, to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, especially when I hear things, bro, and people's names come up. I'm like, man, you know what? He deserves to tell his truth because, you know, I like to just get everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, before we get off into drama, a mess, and all that, bro, Pat, how long you been a reseller, bro?
Honestly, man, I've been reselling seriously since about since during like the pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. You a pandemic seller, boy.
Nah, but I've always had a love for shoes, man. I've always had a love for shoes, man. Don't put me in that category, man.
Hey, don't even lie to me, boy. You know during the pandemic, boy, y'all were hitting everybody over the damn head. Boy, stop playing.
Nah, that's just when I started getting plugged in for real. That's all.
Hey, that pandemic brought, everybody and they mama, dog, wanted to be a reseller around that time, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I can't blame you. Did you just see the opportunity, bro? Like, you were like, man, I see a lot of sneakers being sold on the market. That looks like a market that I could go into and I can kind of benefit from. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all these damn checks getting handed out by the goddamn government. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was a teacher during that time, man. So
Yeah.
I was just watching a lot of videos and trying to dabble off into other things while I had the time, you know. So I just went ahead, you know, and just jumped out there. I love shoes. I know about shoes, you know what I'm saying? But like getting into serious reselling, you know, like I was just, you know, really trying to learn everything that was going on.
Yeah, so reselling pretty much been pretty good to you so far. Like you was from the pandemic up into these years now to everything done start to kind of slow down a little bit because right now resale is terrible, bruh. You feel
me? Yeah.
Resellers right now, bro. I'll be honest, Pat. I don't see how the hell y'all do it, bro, with the market the way it is right now, bro. I'm gonna say a little prayer for y'all.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna say a little prayer for y'all. Well, let me ask you this. So now I know you say you've been doing the pandemic. You did pretty well during the pandemic, man. With the market that this is the way it is right now, you still doing okay, I assume, with the market doing the way it is right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how many clients do you normally take on, man, when you know, like, as far as reselling? Do you got a lot of clients, or, you know, you like, man, I really just dibble and dab here and there, like maybe got like 10 clients or, you know, a couple clients I deal with, but do you deal with a lot of people or just a few people? You keep your circle close.
Yeah. So I mean, I got about I would say between 15 to 20 people that I deal with. You know, just whenever they need. You know, and some of them get in bulk.
Yeah.
Some of them just get singles. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It just depends on the release and what's going on, what the market doing. Yeah.
So I assume now you do make more money with these cats that's buying bulk than these cats that's doing singles. The single buys from you. You feel what I'm saying? And I know you said you deal with them in bulk. Is it better for you as a reseller to deal with these people in bulk? Or do you find it to be a headache? Is it a headache?
It can be. It can definitely be a headache sometimes, man, for sure. But I like the bulk. You know, you get them, especially when dealing with early bulk.
Yeah.
I like getting them early, and you know, I don't try to hit people over the head or anything like that. Like I
Stop
try,
that
you
line,
know.
Pat. Stop
Man, get out
lying.
of here, man. Nah. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll do like between $25 to $30 per pair on shoes. When I get the list from my suppliers or
Yeah.
whatever, or they just let me know what's going on, like I try to add like, you know, like 25 to 30, sometimes even 20 to 30. And I've even like done, you know, $10, $5, you know,
Oh, so you
per pair.
giving deals.
I mean, because I mean, not everybody, you know, not everybody. Everybody says that they want to do bulk. You
Mm-hmm.
know, everybody says they want to, you know, be a reseller and all that. So
Yeah.
it's just like I try to make sure, you know, I know that I'm not getting it directly from the person who's in the factory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I'm going through somebody else who's putting their tax on it, and so I just, you know, put something on there so that way, you know, it makes sense on my end as well.
So you the middleman to the middleman, and then I ain't gonna say you the middleman and the middleman to the middleman to the middleman, but you like the middleman to the middleman, so to speak.
Yeah, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how do you typically come by your the people that you get plugged in through? Is it just word of mouth? Like you'll be like, yo, bros, I'm hearing so and so over there. He got the pass for the low. I might need to tap in. You know what I'm talking about? Let
Yeah.
me tap in with
Yeah.
him. How does that work, bro?
Oh,
For you guys that do both, do you get this? Like, is it like a secret society of y'all out there? Resellers and y'all got this Legion of Doom somewhere here, bro, and y'all got the list of people that just pop up out the woodwork, bro, that got bulk supplies of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? How does that work for you, bro? Is it like a word of mouth thing, bro? Is this like a secret society for you, bro? I'm being
I would
real.
like to. I would
I'm
like
being
to think
real.
it is. No, I feel you, but no, for seriously, like I would like to think it is, but it's just I feel like it's just becoming a little oversaturated, you know, because everybody's doing the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about it.
So you'll just hear some like through the grapevine or through the chain of people that you normally deal with. You'll just hear something and be like, "Hey man, next month such and such gonna probably have some Travises, or this person right here may have some Jordans or something like that," and then you'll just
I
make
just
your
reach
mind
out.
up.
I reach out. I reach out.
So you reach out to
I,
them. Do you typically find them like on social media? Like
some of them.
some of them you'll find on social media.
Yeah,
No personal
yeah.
relationships though, like you know what I'm saying. Like, or you
Yeah,
have
like
some
no
personal
friends.
relationships?
Well, some people I do have personal relationships with. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. It's easier
Hmm.
to deal with the people that you got personal relationships with, because they say
Absolutely,
sometimes they
absolutely.
say, "Hey man, you can't work with the Cassie damn no, bro, 'cause I'm the one that'll do you the dirtiest."
Hey
You
man,
feel me?
sometimes even you know, like even the people that you do business with, sometimes it's just like sometimes shit can go wrong. You know.
It can go left sometimes. So you just gotta be
Yeah.
safe with who you dealing with. And do you typically stick with a certain supplier? Like when you get a certain supply, you like, yo man, you know what? I'm gonna stick with this dude right here. I ain't gonna venture out too far. You know what I mean? Because
Uh,
you could get in shark infested waters, bro.
Yeah, I try to, but like some, like again, some are like some people out in, you know, LA may get them before someone in Tennessee or
Mm-hmm.
someone in, you know, I may see it in someone got it in Chicago, you
Mm.
know, but this person over here just got them, you know, like a few weeks later, you know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
it just depends. So like I deal with a nice mix. And like I even got a few people off of Sniper's List, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, long as you say you ain't got him off of Craigslist.
Nah, man, nah, not at all.
Long as you don't say you don't got him off of Craigslist. Now, I know we're gonna ease off into the whole sniper situation a little bit, but I still like to give my guests, bro, time to, let the people know who they are before we just dive off into the whole, fiasco of this whole thing with you and Snipe. But I know that as of late, bro, doing the secret tapes, your name had been tossed around a couple of times, bro, as far as resellers that actually do business with his university. You know what I mean? Now, what I do want to ask you though, how did that come about? Did you like reach out to him, bro, and be like, hey man, I do bulk sales or whatever? Or was it just something that he reached out to you and was like, yo man, I heard you did bulk sales, bro, blah blah blah. How did that come about?
So it was honestly it was around the time when the everybody kind of got word of the Union Chicago Shadow Ones came out or were coming out. So summer of when did they come out?
Man, that was like what, 2 years ago? It feel like 2 years ago,
yeah,
bro.
it feel like about 2 years ago. But I had them that summer before, because I got it through a supplier.
Yeah.
Who had them early? I saw Z Sneakerheads posted them.
Yeah.
So I reached out to the guy, asked him, how much or whatever. And boy, he texted me.
Ooh, cause them did bad, bro. They dropped like a mother.
They did, man.
If you didn't get them off ASAP, you suffered.
Yeah, I didn't even like. That was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
but
they took a dive. I still got mine here in the house with me. You know what I'm saying? I still got my thing. Dang. But so you end up seeing Z Sneakerhead and all that. That's how you was getting some of the deals, and that's how you and Sniper kind of got in contact with each other. What happened? How did that actually come about?
Yeah, I can't remember if he reached out to me first or I reached out to him and just asked him, like, hey, basically I was just like, hey, do you got anybody that's interested in, purchasing these, and he was just like, well, do they got box, no box? And I was just like, it's a no box pair, but they're authentic,
Yeah.
So, we started talking from there. And then he was just kind of telling me, a little bit about the school he was doing or whatever. So
yeah. What did he say about it? What did he tell you about the school?
Like he basically honestly, man, I don't remember verbatim.
Yeah.
But basically he was just telling me, it's he has a community and like they help, they help each other get different shoes. He lets us know, we can do trainings and he can help me achieve my goals.
So he can help you scale your business. In other words, he was like, hey man, join me. Sniper University, yeah. I can help you. He gave you the sales slogan.
Yeah, like he let me know, I can come over there, and just come check it out, And so yeah, man, we ended up, I ended up talking with him, and we locked in or whatever, paid him the money, and we got started.
So you had to be you had to pay to be a part of his suppliers list, so to speak. This is something that he charged you pretty much like, I guess you could say he was saying that it was a service. He was doing you a service, so you had to pay him to be on this list, is what you're saying. It wasn't just like him using you like, okay, well, Pat, I'm going to go with you, you know what I'm saying? But he asked you to pay him to be on the damn list.
Well, yeah, basically.
Ooh, boy, that's a cold world, boy.
Yeah, like he told me, hey, I can add you to my bulk suppliers list, and I was like, all right, cool,
So, do you know how?
Sniper's a big guy,
Let me ask you.
you
Let me ask you
know.
something. Let me ask you something real quick.
Pause.
Do you remember? Let me ask you something. Do you
hmm
remember how much you paid to be on this list?
it was for the whole class, it was for everything, but he did say that, hey, to help you get out there, as a bulk supplier, because I told him that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And
He didn't hit you with the
and
6,000, did he?
no. At the time, I think he was charging 5,000. But
Damn,
I
boy,
told
he
him,
charged you 5,000 and you were the damn plug. Jeez.
yeah, I think it was like 5,000, but at the time I didn't really have it, to pay 5,000. So he said, hey, we can do a payment plan,
Okay.
and so I paid him 2,500. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this wasn't like Sniper did some research on you. He went back and was like, yo, I see this history of this guy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much, bro. And I'm not just saying you. I'm not just saying. I'm just saying for the audience.
hmm
It's just hypothetically speaking, bro. You could be a Joe Blow with no background and just give him $25. 25,000, and just jump on the list. You know what I'm saying? Like if
hmm
did he do any research? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, at least he didn't tell me,
Right.
I just kind of told him,
He just charged you the money.
yeah, basically, he said I can help you, I can post you on my Instagram, and like I could bring you customers,
But
and
Pat, you didn't think about your credentials though, bro? Like, bruh, you gonna be using me.
and unless he saw me, you know what I'm saying? Unless he just saw me working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the six, because I post, I don't post all the time, like
Right.
of everything that I got going on, but like, like I do post some wins. I post, I try to post, when I got pairs or when I got access to pairs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you.
Uh,
Okay. Now you're inside Sniper University. Now
mm.
you're saying you're learning as well as supplying for him. You're learning. You're in his class. Did you pull up on every Wednesday and Sunday and watch these videos and all that? You was in them classes too, doing all that. You were in
Uh,
the
not really, because I already kind of established like a clientele, and like I just needed to, get the shoes,
yeah.
in bulk, because I wasn't really doing bulk. I was doing, release day pairs, and when I started getting into, seeing who had the early and bulk and stuff like that. Like I kind of already had a little bit going on.
Yeah.
And then, like, when Snipe kind of, when I went in his class, I was learning, and I saw, all the bulk suppliers, and like all the
Did you team
the
up with a couple of
sellers.
those guys? Like once you got in there and you saw the boat, did you team up
Oh
with a
yeah,
couple of them?
yeah,
Like, yo, bro,
yeah.
what's up, man? I see you on the list, blah, blah, blah. I supply
And
over
some of
here.
them, a lot of them, I was already following, didn't even realize that they were, these are bulk suppliers,
Yeah. Or should I say other
Mhm.
resellers? Oh, that was
Yeah, the resellers. There we go.
they were
Yeah.
other resellers is what they was. You know what I'm saying? All y'all, man. Damn y'all resellers, man. Messing the damn game up, Pat. Y'all the reason can't nobody get no damn Travis Scotts right now.
Hey
What I'm
man,
talking
they can
about.
do the same thing we do, man. They can
Stop
do it.
it.
Everybody can do the same
Stop
thing we
it.
do,
Stop
man.
it. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. I'm seeing pictures. All y'all. Y'all done messed the game up, man. Y'all got the game fried
Oh
around here,
man.
man. Y'all do. So, all right.
Hey man.
Now you in
Yeah.
with Snipe. You're doing your thing in the school. You're doing pretty. Now, let me ask you. When you first get in, you're doing pretty well. I assume. How is your clientele coming from out of that
Yeah.
school? Are you doing well in the beginning? Are you scaling it right? Like, how was it in the beginning when you first joined? You was doing okay?
Yeah, in the beginning, I was doing pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Linked up with a couple other people in there, and yeah, we were doing good business. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, let's get down to the business part. Like you said, since the business. Now, as of recently, we had the little conversation about, the whole thing with the pairs and the suppliers that you go through. There
Mm-hmm.
was a story about this guy. His packages had went missing, or and then it was a female that said her packages went missing. And the reason why I'm saying that is to say this. Now the people that I need to know about the people that you were dealing with. Did you do
Mm-hmm.
an extensive background on the people that you were buying from? Did you
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
relationship with them?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Uh
So
huh.
so these people that your pairs were coming from, the ones that got missing, we only talking about the ones that got missing. These were
Right.
people that you figured that you could trust.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Can
Mm-hmm.
you elaborate on it? Well, I know Shell was on the show last night. We'll start with her first. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the person that you were going to get her shoes from at the time, let me see, because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I want to. How do I word it? The person that you were getting her shoes from, were you close to them? You know what I'm saying? Was this somebody that you knew, or was this somebody that was new? Like, yo, bro, I just started dealing with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your relationship with this person that was plugging you in? Did you have a relationship with them? Were they trustworthy?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, they're both. I use two suppliers with her. They both were people that I've done business with before,
Mm-hmm.
and other packages came through perfectly fine. But these were a little different. Like from them,
Mm-hmm.
it came like, so the first two, I think it was the Bugs Bunnies. We got them, she got them, we got them, well, he got them, and
Mm-hmm.
then I get them. And how I usually do it is I always have the supplier ship me the shoes first,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, pairs could be missing, boxes could be damaged, and
Understood.
it's like I like to make sure, like, all right, cool. If I get them first, I can see what's going on, everything cool. All right, cool. Hey, let them know, hey, they're in. And I also, I make little reels and stuff off of them as well,
Yeah. So you
so
you
people
you
can
use
see.
it for advertisement.
Yeah, absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
understandable. Okay, so
Just so
now I
people,
understand. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So now I know.
Hmm.
You see how that's why I say, man, we got to get two sides of the story. So the shoes
Yeah.
will come from the vein to you.
Hmm.
You would take that opportunity then to promote yourself and advertise yourself with the shoes. So you're using that as advertisement. So that's why the shoes went from
Hmm.
this person to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay, okay. See,
Hmm.
now we get into the meat and potatoes. Now I know, okay, because I'm trying to figure out why the hell he got the shoe coming from this person going to him, then to you. Why he ain't got the shit coming from that guy to you? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
now I
yeah.
understand. You took that opportunity to actually do advertisement with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Understood.
and Sniper
Understood.
said I needed to, do more reels and everything. Like, people like to see that you have them in hand.
So he's coaching you.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
like, and so yeah, so that's how that happened. But like, it was weird.
Now, when did it get weird?
Because
That's what I was about to ask. Because you said the
hmm
Bugs Bunny was straight. The Bugs Bunny was straight.
yeah,
Even she said that. When did it
yeah.
get weird, bro? What the hell happened, man? What
I
happened with
have
her? What happened? You tell us what the hell are going on.
Yeah,
Talk to
man.
me.
I honestly, man, I don't know what happened, but the shoes got to, so
How many
the
did she
order
order?
that
Hold on,
she
let me ask you, Pat. How many did she order? What did she order and how many?
She ordered 5 Bugs Bunny 8s.
Okay.
I think she got 10 pairs of Taxi 12s,
Okay.
and um but it wasn't a size run necessarily. It was like some 13s and whatever. But yeah,
Okay.
she ordered like I think like 10 pairs of those, and then I think she got a size run of the Black Cat 4s.
Oh,
Um,
them black cats were going
yeah,
crazy. The
yeah,
black cats were
and
going crazy.
then 4 unboxed pairs of the Wolf Grade 5s.
So she got a couple of no box
Yeah,
joints.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
and yeah.
All right. Now,
Mhm,
now back to when things got funny.
mhm,
The Bugs Bunny 8s, they come in. So you cool. Now you
yeah.
decide because you had a great transaction, I assume, with this person that gave you the Bugs Bunny, you therefore went back to him to get these other pairs. Am I correct? This is the same person?
Yeah, that's the same person.
Okay. Now, when did things start to get funny?
The Taxi 12s, man. The Taxi 12s, they came in to me, and I let her know they're in. I even made a reel of it. It's on my Instagram, and I even got a reel of me shipping them out, you know.
Yeah.
But they ended up stopping in Maryland, I believe.
Mm.
Um they were like they stopped in Maryland, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, like I should have. And she ended up hitting me, and she was like, "Hey Pat, they ain't move." And I'm just like,
Once they hit Maryland, they didn't move.
yeah, once they hit Maryland, they didn't move
Okay.
anymore.
All right.
So like she hit me, and she was, because I thought she had them already. I just, some people don't like to give shout outs or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
They just get the shoes, and then they're cool. So
You
I
looking
wasn't
for a
really
damn
thinking.
shout out. You like, damn, you got the shoe? Let me get my shout out, man. What the hell going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, like so she hit me, let me know that they weren't moving. So I was just like, hold on. So I looked, and they were stuck in. They've been in Maryland for like 3-4 days or something like that at that point.
So you're not being alarmed yet, cause packages do get places and they kind of stay. I done had packages get spots, bro, and they'll sit there for a few
Mhm.
days too. You know what I'm saying? So at this point,
Yeah,
you weren't alarmed,
yeah,
cause
yeah,
I remember her
absolutely.
saying, she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and order more. So while those were in transit, she decides to come back to you and order more, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it went?
hmm Yeah, pretty much.
So you got
Pretty
those in
much.
transit and you ordering more from the same guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The Black Cat 4s at this point.
Okay. All right.
hmm
So you keeping your eye on everything, you seeing everything, then all of a sudden they stopped in Maryland, and then
hmm
red flags start to come up. You like, hold on, wait a minute, man. This shit ain't fucking moving. What the hell going on around here, man?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I hit up, I even got in contact with the store, and I was just like, with the UPS location, and I just talked to somebody over there, and they were just like, hey, there's no package here for that tracking number, and I was just like, well, it's not moving from there, so where is it?
Yeah.
And of course, I'm not there, so I don't know, what's real and what's not, so
Mm-hmm.
I had to they told me to call customer service,
Right.
and that's when we started off doing a claim on that one.
So
Yeah.
so they told you like, hey man, I don't know what the hell going on with the damn package, but it's something going on with these damn packages.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
absolutely.
y'all do a claim or whatever. I remember her saying something about a damn claim. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we did a couple because the claim that she's talking about was for the Wolf Grade Fives.
Okay.
Now, with that, so I ordered it from a guy. Like, so this is the second guy.
Yeah.
Um I ordered it from him. And usually he has them in hand.
Uh-huh.
Um Usually he has them in hand. So when I made the label, of course, they come to me first. So when I made the label, I made it for where they were at, the address that I already have saved.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is I hit him up because I was just like, all right, like, I know it was late when I put the order in or whatever, or was it that morning or whatever, but it wasn't dropped off that day. And I was just like, all right, I'll give him till, tomorrow to drop it off. So called them like maybe like 12 o'clock. It was like, hey, bro, like, you still dropping everything off today? Everything's good? And
Mm-hmm.
he was like, yeah, for sure.
Now,
And I
are
was
you
like,
keeping in
all right.
contact with Shell this whole time and let her know what the hell going on? Like, listen, I'm on these folk ass, man, but this is what's going on. Let me tell you what they telling me.
Yeah, absolutely. I let her know. Yep.
Okay, because that was a part in her story where she was like, he said that he didn't know, or did I hear what you say something about the insurance thing that was on the shoes or whatever when you was doing the postal.
Yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
recording that we heard. You know what I mean? Like as far as the postal or whatever. And you got
Mhm.
when you did your did they kick the check back to you at that time?
Yeah, because it was my label that I made.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Gotcha. Now I'm gonna ask a question now. It might be a tough one and it might not, but because she said that she did not get the $100 from that check from you. Did you keep
Mhm.
that $100 because of the work that you had done so far, and that's the reason why you were like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ask. 'Cause I know how resellers work. Like I'm doing this
Mm.
because like, hey, I did the work so far, and I don't know if I'm gonna get paid from this. So, is what made you hold on to that?
Well, it wasn't necessarily like the fact that I was holding on to it. It was just like, I think me and her at that time, like, it was like we were at odds.
You had
We were like we were at odds. I felt like, like, if I kick her this $100, like, like, knowing that, it should have been more. Like, I made a receipt and everything
Yeah.
to show UPS. I let her see the emails from me and UPS. And yeah, like, I just made sure that I was just like, like, it was a lot. It was a lot going on, and I guess I felt entitled at the time. Um,
You know
I
what?
fe-
You know
mm,
what? If I had some hand claps right now, I would clap it up for you, bro. I would clap it up because you man enough to say, "Hey, bro, it wasn't none of that. I just felt entitled at that time, man." That's you know what? If I had some hand claps, bro, that's a grown man answer right there. That's a grown
hey,
man
man,
answer. Now
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
trying to
tell you
tell the
now, it
truth,
don't
man.
excuse your damn ass.
Nah,
It
hell
don't
no, no,
excuse
it
your
does
ass
not.
now.
No, it does
So I
not.
let the
No, it
listeners
does
know.
not.
But you said
And
at
I
the
and
time you
I
just felt entitled. So there
yeah,
y'all
at that
go. Y'all
time.
hearing the man. He's owning up to that. He just said, man, hey man, bro, we were at odds, and at that time, bro, I felt entitled. You know what I mean? Even though it wasn't fair, Pat. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
That was selfish of me. That was selfish of me. It was selfish of me. I'll be honest. Yes, it was.
So he's owning up to that. So you keep that, but as far as trying to help her get the shoes, you're still on the case though, right? You're like at that point
Yeah,
in time, you're still on the
absolutely.
case. You're still trying to make sure she
Absolutely.
get her stuff.
Hmm.
And everything up that she had ordered, bro, it just kept disappearing. Did it disappear at the same time?
Um, well, you talking about, so
You know, I mean, not the same day, nighttime, but I'm talking about like when the guy that shipped it to you, right? Like, they all get to Maryland or somewhere, bro, in a desolate place out there, and hey, all my damn packages go to damn missing right at this point.
No, like so the Taxi 12s got stopped in Maryland, and then the Black Cats went all the way to New Jersey. The Black Cats made it to New Jersey, and then Shell hits me up and says, "Hey, why you put return to sender?" I was like, "What?" I said, "What are you talking about?"
So you you didn't have nothing to do with this whole return to sender stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Hell no. Hell. You said that was who?
Yeah, that's what I said. You saying you ain't had nothing to do with this return to sender stuff.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Because I remember her saying that in the story that was, it was a whole return to sender thing. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, it almost would get to me, and then it went back to him or return to sender. Did the shoes ever return back to you?
No.
So somebody got them shoes, bro.
So what I was trying to, as I was just like, I told her, I was just like, well, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, it says return to sender. I already called UPS, and they said that you called them and said return to sender. I was like, what? Like, how does that benefit me? How does that benefit you? It doesn't benefit any of us. Yeah. If the shoes are lost, nobody has. If I don't have the shoes, you don't have the shoes. Like it doesn't benefit anybody. So I told her, hey, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna see what's going on. All that. So I called them and I asked them, what's going on. They giving me the runaround. I'm just like, what phone number called you?
Right.
Like, and they're saying that they can't give me that information. And I'm just like, I'm the one that made the label. I'm the shipper, like, yeah, this is what it is. So yeah, man, it like, all in all, like,
that was a whole bad experience. Her experience with you was just a badass experience. Now, did you at any time, did y'all talk with Sniper about it? When did Sniper come involved in this?
I think Sniper got involved. Shucks, I can't even. I
after everything, remember. Like, did he get involved in the beginning, or it was after everything? Like, all the packages got lost. So now, man, I got Sniper calling me now.
Yeah, it was after everything.
Man. So Snipe, you finally get in contact. All of y'all, I'm pretty sure she had a conversation with Sniper. I did see Sniper have a conversation with you. I didn't quite hear what Sniper said, but I mean, he played what you said, and in the tape, it said something about you couldn't take that hit at that time. Mm-hmm. What was that conversation like for you? Was it him grueling you about it, or him asking you, can we fix it? What did he say to you in those moments? What did he say to you?
Well, he called me, so we had a conversation, but like the whole time, like it just felt like, like he wasn't really trying to hear what I had to say. He was more so just like, hey, bro, like, you need to be professional. You need to take on, you need to take accountability for this, and like really like kind of like talking down to me, and I
did that put a bad taste in your mouth?
Yeah, it did, like, because I felt like he was talking to me like I was a child, you know what I'm saying? And like, I've even told him, like, hey, bro, like, hey, you're not my dad. You know what I'm saying?
In other words, you got to check. In other words, you had to check Sniper on what he was talking about.
Yeah, I did tell him that, and I was just like, but I feel like if something happens, excuse me, when something happens, like, you don't have to bark at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very understanding. I'm a good guy. Like, I got kids. wife, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. I'm understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Most definitely.
when and so
Now, hold on. Let me
like I
ask you this. Let
guess,
me ask you this.
uh
At
huh.
any time did Sniper say to you, "Hey, man, let's three-way a call with Shell so we can see can't we all fix this together," or was it just a direct phone call conversation with you, and then he would just go back and tell Shell what you were saying? At any point did he try to get all three of y'all on the phone?
Um, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember him asking me. You know, hey Pat, do you mind jumping on with me and Shell?
Mm,
You know, to have a conversation. I don't remember him asking me that. You know, he was just
well,
kind of just telling me I need to be professional. You know, and like even though I was sending them proof of everything, you know, trying to basically like plead my case, like Snipe, I'm not a bad guy. Like this is what's going on, you know, like, and just at the time, like, it was just like, bro, like, she's already upset with me. You know, I'm not trying to have nothing else go wrong.
yeah.
You know, like I was just heated,
So
you
this
know.
this kind of created a little bit of friction with you and Sniper at this time, because you got Shell barking at you about the story. Well, I ain't gonna say bark because that's the wrong thing to say. She ain't barking. She's trying to get her problems
Yeah,
resolved with you, and then you say you got Snipe barking at you at that same
yeah,
time. So I'm pretty sure at this time all the emotions are high.
yeah,
Everybody,
absolutely.
everybody on 10.
Mhm,
Everybody on
mhm.
10. So did you ever at that time? Well, no, you didn't. No, because he said no. After that, he backed off. I think after that he said what he had to say to you, and I think he said he kind of like backed off. I think he said he told Shell to just do a report and all of that. So y'all really didn't get a chance to resolve anything at that moment in
Yeah,
time.
absolutely, absolutely.
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you do
Mhm.
you feel like right now, because that was a while ago, do you feel like right now that you could have handled that situation a little bit differently?
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I'm actually, you know, like I'm mad that it had to get to this point, you know, um, for us to even, you know, get on the phone with you, you know, and you talk to us, and like even before you brought her on, you know, like the way you were talking to me, it was just like, hey, bro, like, hey, put her on the phone. Put her on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Like, and let's get this resolved. You
Big
know,
big big soul.
like,
Big soul got it done. Big soul got it
yeah,
done.
yeah,
Big soul
yeah.
got it done. I'm gonna get to that too. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna let our
Mhm.
audience know. You know, we did have a conversation. We definitely gonna get to that. I just want you to tell that I want you to come to us as a man. You know what I'm saying? If
Mhm.
anything, ownership is where it's all at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
accountability is definitely where it's at. If something go wrong, if you were in the wrong, or you know that you should have handled the situation differently than what you handled it back then, like this is your opportunity to right now to tell the sneaker community, hey man, look, dog, I fucked up, y'all. I fucked up,
Yeah,
man. Is that and now is your chance, bro, to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Since we on secret tapes, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Is there anything, any message, you want to tell the sneaker community, man, about that whole situation?
yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Like, hey, I'm Patz Kicks. I'm not a scammer. I have, I get access to bulk pairs. I know people that some others don't, that are newer into the community. And I do good business. I source most of my shoes unless I, get them in hand,
Mm,
and then sell them. Like this whole situation. It could have been handled a lot differently. It could have been handled a lot differently and a long time ago.
yeah.
I'm sorry I interrupted, the sneaker community for this. You know
Oh,
what I'm
your name been
saying?
on fire, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But like, like this could have been handled like a long time ago, and I apologize to Shell, on the secret tapes,
Yeah,
Shell, you didn't deserve that, I could have handled it a lot better. I was in a different mindset at that time. And in the future, I know, it's probably far fetched, but in the future, if
yeah,
you need anything and I can help you, like I'd be willing to help you.
yeah. Now I wanna now we can kind of say about I was able to get Shell and Pat on the phone. I was able to do that. I spoke with Pat because your name had came up, and I was like, "Yo, bro, I don't know what the hell you got going on, man, but I think you need to try and fix this." And I didn't come at you barking, Pat. I didn't.
Nah, not at all.
And
Not
he
at
was
all.
like,
Very
"Yo,
respectful.
yeah." And when I talked to him, y'all, just like he's saying right now, I'm not saying what he did back then was right. He was dead ass wrong. And I told him he
Yeah.
was wrong. And he was like, "So, you know what, bro? This shit don't went on long enough, man. Can you just get on the phone, bro? If I get my ass chewed out by, that's just something I'm gonna have to do. It is what it is. But if I can resolve this issue today, then I'm gonna try and get this damn shit resolved today, because I don't want to go another day with this shit going. So I recommend I applauded him for doing that. I was like, bro, you sure you wanted? He was like, yeah, man. Let's go ahead. I need to dead this shit now, man. Can you get on the phone and we go from there? And so I got him on
Yeah.
the phone, y'all, and Pat was able to talk to her. It was rough waters at first.
Yeah, it was. But I deserved it, man.
It was rough waters at first, boy, cause Shell didn't want to hear that shit at all. But bro,
Not at all.
but the thing about what I love about her, she's a woman, and she handled it like a woman. After she got pretty much some of the stuff off of her chest that she wanted to tell you, Pat, the levels came down, and you
Yeah,
guys were able to maneuver a little bit, bro, and y'all actually got a deal on the table. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Y'all, as of right now, they have a deal on the table. I will not speak of that deal, Pat, because that's your business and her business.
Yeah,
So I don't want to put that out there. But to my listeners, just know that they did come to a resolve, and they got a deal on the table. So he has come to grips that he was wrong, and he did, confess to his wrong, and they got on the
mhm,
phone and they talked about it. So I'm just glad I was able to do it. I wish Sniper would have been able to do it back then. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And come to you
hmm
better than like I guess than what he was doing back then, man. When all everything was at an all time high, y'all were heated at one another. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to salute you and Shell for getting that done. You know what I mean? And again, I,
yeah,
I I do applaud you, bro, for being a man and manning up to your wrongs. You know what I mean? When it
yeah,
when it comes to that whole situation with her. You feel me?
yeah. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Now there's only one other case right now, man, that that we did a secret tapes on. It was another case that came about. You had another customer that you actually fixed the problem with this guy at the time. He had a he paid
Yeah,
what was it, like 17,000, and something happened. Did that what I want to know is,
yeah.
Pat, did it happen with that same guy, bro? Or this is just somebody new?
At this point, yeah, I think this was somebody new. Yeah, this was somebody new for sure. Yep.
So the
hmm
guy with the 17, you ordered from him for something new. From
Yeah,
somebody
for
new.
well,
Somebody new.
not like a new supplier, but like I just started doing business with him, and he had everything went well, with those few transactions before,
Yeah.
we got to before he hit me up asking me about those.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but yeah, so I used a different supplier, and with him, it was more. It wasn't it. So he kept hitting me. So he hit me because I posted it on my story.
Yeah.
Um, and he hit me up and he was like, hey man, I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get this bulk and everything. And I was just like, oh yeah, man, I can definitely help you out. Like, what you looking for? I want,
Now,
you
hold
know.
on. This was one of
Uh,
Sniper's students. This another one of Sniper's students at the
yeah,
time.
that's the 17K guy.
Okay. All right. So it's one of Sniper's students inside the school. He hits you up or whatever, and he says, "Hey man, listen, I want to buy some boat from you." All right, go ahead, Pat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So all I do is the guy that I was dealing with, he posted on his WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I saw the deal and I hit him up. I even got pairs for
Okay.
myself, and there were two other people that ordered pairs with that.
Okay.
Um, so I posted on my story. I let everybody know, hey, they're gonna be shipping out after release. After release. But at the time, I think market on those Union Shadow ones, I think they were. I mean, the Shadow ones, they were going like 700 at the time.
Mm.
At the time when we put the order in.
Yeah.
Um, so the time is. I think it's about a week or whatever. I think it was like Thursday. Um, um, like 2 days before the release or whatever, and he hits me up and he's like, "Hey," he said, "Hey, market dropped on him," and
Mm.
I was just like,
Now hold on. When did he
"Oh,
order them, Pat? How far from release date did he order them?
um."
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or
I
whatever.
want to say it was like a week.
So the
I want
market,
to say
but when he ordered them though, the market was high.
yeah. When he ordered them, the market was high
Cause I
on
think
them.
he said
Yeah,
they was like at 900. I think when he first ordered, so it had to be further out than that, bro.
yeah.
It had to be
It
like a couple. It had to be like a month or so, maybe before the drop. Were these
I
no
don't
box
think.
pairs or box pairs that he
No,
want?
these were box fares because the guy was getting them from a store.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, so the
okay,
guy was getting them from a store. So basically, like the market was high at the time that we took the order. So
got you. See,
you
this what
know,
I needed you to explain. So it was high when he ordered them. All right,
yeah,
so the guy that the guy that you ordered the shoes from, he's dragging his foot a little bit.
no, like so he told us
Okay.
that it's or he put it on his WhatsApp that they're gonna be shipped out after release. So like
Ooh.
he let everybody know, and that's what I posted on my story.
Damn.
That's what I posted on my story at the time that
Ooh.
they will be shipped out, after release.
So I can see
Um,
where this went. Oh, hold on. I can see where the hell this went. He
mhm.
probably saw the market tanking, bro, and he like, man, I'm finna lose some damn money.
And that's
Ooh, when you put that
exactly
up there.
that's the exact thing. That's the exact thing. Like but like we didn't know. We didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought that the Shadow ones.
Yeah.
Like that was this going to be the return of the Jordan ones.
Right.
Because they started falling off a little bit. But a Union, LA, Shadow ones. Like people
Yeah.
are, they talking about it.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so
he pays you the money though. He pays you the 17 and
yeah, to
and
lock
the
in.
shoes are
Yep.
late and you telling him
No, they're
are
not
you in
late.
communication with him?
They're not late.
They're
They're
not
not
late.
late.
Okay, they're not late. All right.
No, because remember they come out. My supplier is picking them up
Okay.
on that. They released on a Saturday, I believe. He
Mhm.
picked them up on the day that they released.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm guessing he took Saturday and Sunday. Saturday to gather the pairs, Sunday to box everything up, Monday to get them out the door.
Ah, okay. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
the one guy with the 17 was like, "Yeah, man, I called Pat to see what was going on with the shoes or whatnot." And he
Yeah.
said, "I didn't get nothing on release day." Then he said, I didn't get nothing on the day after the release day, and it was the third day, and then that's when he said I think he said he tried to file something with his bank so he could try and get his money back.
Yeah, that was so the thing is like
But hold on, before you say that, but see, now I know what's going on your end. You're dealing with the supplier, and the supplier got to do his thing, bust them down before he can send them to you. So that's why they're late coming to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, cause see, I need everybody to be clear that's hearing this. Everybody to be clear that's hearing this. So he's saying that the person that he bought them from had to bust them down to get them to him. So the earliest that you're telling us is that he could get them 3 days after the release to you.
Yeah,
They reach you.
yes.
All right, cool.
Well, no, not to reach me. Not to reach. He was gonna ship them out to me on after the release, which was he shipped them out on that Monday.
Gotcha. 3 days after. That's what I'm saying. 3 days. That was
Yeah.
3 days after the release was the fastest he could get them over there to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So see, now I'm caught up. That's why I said I have to get both sides of the story. All right. So now it's 3 days after the release. Buddy said he filed the thing with the bank, and he said, what happened with that?
So mind you, that weekend I got sick. My son was sick the whole like he stopped being sick on like a Wednesday, and so like on Saturday I was just down bad.
Ooh.
I was down bad. Wasn't really, going in my phone or whatever, but I'm not thinking, hey, what's going on, because I already told them that they'll ship out after release. But mind you, before that, he was calling me like basically like cursing me out because the market dropped on him. And it's just like, and I try to tell him like, hey, bro, I'm not in control of the market. We locked in, like I can't ask this guy for the funds back, because he already got the shoes.
Right. Yeah. And that's one thing. I think a lot of these people are new to resale because once you lock that price in with the bulk supplier, you're locked in. You're locked in at the market at that point in time. If you call him back and be like, yo, bro, they dropped $400 on the market, he gonna look at you and be like, bro, what the hell you want me to do? You bought them at this time. So this offer still stands. I can't send you $400 back. You know what I'm saying? Or $300 back. It's not gonna work like that. So he's panicking at this time is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Watching the market, he's panicking. And he's feeling like he's losing money.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So he hit, so Monday the shoes ship out to me, and I let him know, hey, bro, they're on the way. They're on the way to me. And he's like, okay, but market still, market just dropped or whatever. And I'm just like, hey, bro, I bought pairs too. I'm gonna take an L on the pairs that I bought. But it's not. And I told him like, hey, like I understand, and I have people that can buy them, but they're not, it's not going to be at that price, like without me putting anything on it or anything like that, So I just told her, I said, hey, like, do you need help? Like, do you need help with them or, you got it? Yeah. And he was just like, no, I got it. I was like, all right, cool.
So what happened with what happened with the bank account thing? What's the story behind the bank account? Because I know he said he tried to stop the payment or whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm getting to that right now. Like, so he so on I think it was I think the package I think it came in on a Wednesday or a Thursday, but whatever day they were coming in, I tried to use my card. Mind you, this is a new account. Because I was really starting to really take this business, kind of serious, you know what I'm saying? So I opened up a business account and everything like that. And I tried to use the card, mind you, plus, and let me go back a little bit. I was taking orders for other pairs of shoes from other people. Um, so they've sent me money,
Oh,
and that money is in that account. So when I tried to use my card and I found out it was declining, I was like, "What's going on? Like my funds are in there, the other clients' money is in here. Like I can't do this. Like what's going on?" So I called the bank, and I was just like, "Hey." Like immediately though, it went straight to the fraud department. Like I didn't even put in my information. Like it just went straight to the fraud department when I called.
damn.
And um and yeah, so like when I was just like, hey, what's going on? Like I'm trying to access my funds, or I'm trying to use my debit card or whatever, and it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, your account's been frozen. And I was just
Oh
like,
shit! With everybody money in there.
yeah, with everybody's money in there, and I'm just like, "What's going on? Like, what do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean?" Like, and they told me that there was a claim against this account, and I was just like, "A claim?" I was like, "What are you like? What? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah.
So, um, and I was like, Did anybody say what the amount of the claim was for?" And when they told me 17, I already knew who it was. So
Damn. So he jammed when he did that. That alerted your bank, and that fucked everything up. That right there froze
yeah,
everything.
yeah, and I told him, I said, hey, I said, bro, I said, my account is frozen. Did you file a claim? Like already knowing the answer, but I'm just asking them, like, hey, did you file a claim on my? And he said, yeah, I did a fraud claim, because the shoes didn't get to me, and market dropped on them. I just want my money back, and I was just like. Well, bro, like I told you this morning that they were coming in. So this had to have been because I think it takes a little. I think it takes like a couple days for. So he must have did this earlier, and my bank just got it like that day that the shoes were coming in. So
Damn.
when so that day I was trying to use it or whatever, I was just like, bro, like everything's frozen. And I was like, yo, I said, you got my account frozen and I have no access to any funds. And I explained to him that I had other people's money in there plus my money,
Oh, you cooked. Oh, you cooked.
yeah, and so I tell him, I'm just like, all right, bro. I said, let me try to figure this out. Like, can you call your bank and like cancel it?
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, yeah, I called my bank. I called my bank, and like this. I think this was like maybe like an hour after or whatever. He was like, yeah, I called my bank and they canceled the claim. And I was just like, all right, well, let me call my bank and let's see what's going on. So I called my bank back, and I'm just like, hey, I said, the guy said that he canceled the claim on his end.
Yeah.
What's going on with mine? And they're just like, well, we didn't get any notification of that, anything like that. So I told him, I said, hey, bro, I said we're gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna have to figure something out because you got my account closed down or at the time frozen
Yeah.
because you were a little antsy. You were a little antsy. You didn't,
Buddy didn't want to take
like
that
you didn't.
loss, bro. Buddy
Yeah,
want to take that damn loss. You're like, oh
yeah,
hell no! You ain't even
and
goddamn
I
tank
didn't.
me out this motherfucker. Hell no. But let
Yeah,
me
and
let me ask you this though, Pat, real quick. Let me ask you
uh-huh.
this. I got one question I gotta ask you on this. Why did you guys not use PayPal? Because I know in Sniper's school, he says that he preaches use PayPal. Did the guy not have PayPal that you was doing business with? Or y'all just said, we'll just use Zelle? What was that all about? Did y'all just said, man, fuck PayPal, bro. We just use Zelle.
Well, he ended up wiring it to me because he couldn't because I don't use PayPal.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't use PayPal because I've gotten burned like that. I've gotten burned in the past using PayPal, so I just didn't use it. I don't know if the systems just happen to get better or whatever, but
Yeah.
back then I didn't. I wasn't. I didn't use PayPal for this.
You were
No,
like,
I did
hell
not.
no, wire me my shit, man. Stop, don't play with me. I just had to ask because I know Sniper says in the university that he preaches using PayPal for any transactions, with the buyers, the sellers, or whatever, whoever you guys are that are inside. So I just want to know why you guys did not decide to go that route. You know what I'm saying? PayPal, but you say you don't do that shit.
Well, the first three transactions, or the first like couple of transactions that me and Snipe did, we didn't use PayPal.
You mean when you sent money to Snipe, he didn't use
No,
PayPal?
Snipe sent me money.
So Snipe sent you money, but he didn't use PayPal.
He sent. So when I found, so there was a guy who had pairs of metallic fives, and
Hold on. Hold on, cause you know I'm finna go back on your ass.
come on.
Sniper preaches use PayPal, but the transaction between him and you, he didn't use it.
Nah, nah. He used. I don't know what he used when he. So let me clear this up.
Okay, go ahead. Cause cause you know I'm on him. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with him.
Yeah. So the thing, so I found a guy, been following the guy or whatever that does, early pairs or whatever, and so he was telling me about the metallic five. So at the time, I was just like, all right, I know Snipe buying in bulk, let me hit him up.
Yeah.
So I told him, hey, bro, I got a guy. He's selling metallic fives for X amount. And so he asked me, like, hey, bro, who you going through?
Yeah.
And so I told, well, at first I didn't want to tell him because I was just like, hey, bro, just trust me,
Why would you give up the sauce, man?
Yeah. Like I told him, just trust me, bro. Like I got a guy who can supply. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
So he tells me, basically he's just like, I don't feel comfortable sending X amount of dollars without knowing who I'm getting them from.
Oh,
and
he jugged your ass. He jugged your ass. He jugged. Now he can go around you, man.
He didn't even trust me. Yeah,
right, and that's what I'm saying. How is he got you in the university, and he's saying he can't trust your judgment, but he trusts you with his clients? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's kind of I would take offense to that, bro. But go ahead. Y'all doing the deal with the black metallics.
Yeah. And so I tell him who it is, and he's just like, because I saw that he followed them. So I was just like, yeah. I said, yeah, I got this guy, whatever, blah blah blah. Told him the name. Ended up telling him the name because I wanted the transaction to go through.
Damn.
So I ended up telling him the name, and I don't know how he paid the guy, but when he paid me, he didn't pay me through PayPal. He paid me through Zelle.
He paid you through Zelle.
Yeah. For my commission through Zelle, I guess.
So you got paid on the back end from this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah.
All right. So you got the black metallic fives, and y'all find a bulk supplier, and that's how that happened.
Yeah.
Now the black metallic fives it works for who? These are for the guy with the 17K.
No. No, the 17K was all about the Union Chicago ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I, so, but jumping back to that, or whatever, like, he like basically what ended up happening with that or whatever. We came up with we basically got it squared away. I didn't force him. I didn't, threaten him and say, hey, you better do this or this is what it is. I came to him because we had been arguing at that point for like it had to have been like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And I was just like, we're doing all this arguing back and forth, and we're not coming up with a resolution.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so, hey, this is how we can do it. This is how we can do it that, it's fair, like I feel like it's fair, like you acted prematurely. You acted prematurely and got my account suspended. And later on, we found out that it was completely shut down.
Damn.
And I'm trying to figure out where the funds went because they didn't come to me.
Damn.
So I don't know if he ever he never showed me anything or anything like that showing that
it went back to him or whatever.
Yeah, like it was just like my account just got shut down and you still want 30 pairs. Like I don't think that's fair. Like I don't think that that's fair.
So what did y'all settle on? Y'all, cause I in the recording y'all settled on another on something else. I think it was like 15 pairs for him and 15 pairs for you.
Yeah, so I told him, because the market dropped or whatever, like, mind you, I had more than what the shoes were worth in the account. So it was the fact that like, all right, I know that I'm taking the L, but like you're making me take an L. Like it wasn't, you got the account shut down.
Yeah. So you felt that at that time, like, hey man, I'll take a loss, but I ain't taking a whole loss. Cause some of my money went as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So and my clients' monies went, So like I'm just like and I'm trying to fix, I'm trying to make sure, hey, all these people get their money because then there'll be a whole lot of other secret tapes coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like because I believe in doing good business, and I felt like that was fair, like, hey, bro, I'll make sure that you get some, and I'll take some.
Yeah, I think I heard you tell you at first you wanted the big sizes and you were gonna give them the smaller sizes. Pat, you a goddamn fool for that. You do know that, right?
Hey, well,
Pat, I'm trying to get my money back.
No. The only reason why I said that is because one of our first conversations was that I was just like, hey, bro, like because I asked people, I say, hey, what's your budget? What are you looking to get? What are you, what are your goals with this? Because I wanted to, I need to know, okay, if these shoes come out, am I going to this person for this or am I just wasting my time? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm just like, all right, well, hey, so I asked people all these questions and what he told me in the conversation that we had was that, hey, I have people that usually buy like within the 8 to like about 11 size 11 size shoes. So I just figured, smaller sizes he can move faster, because I want him to win. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him to win, you know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, all right, in this situation, we're both taking the L, but, I want to get you something that you can move,
okay.
Gotcha. So that's why I offered him that, but he said what he wanted,
Yeah, he said y'all decided on y'all to split the sizes. So whatever you got, he got half. So all the larger sizes, you got half, he got half, all the way down, and y'all split that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that was only to make up for what was lost in my account. And then I still had to get a loan on top of that so that way I can get everybody else paid back and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, boy, you been catching hell, boy. Well, you was catching hell, so to speak. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
was.
You
I
was, boy, you was
was.
catching hell. But you ended up
Yes.
shipping out his shoes. He ended up getting the 15 pairs that you promised him. He got those.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, because I was
Yeah. As
wondering,
soon as
bro.
we came up with it, I shipped them out to him.
Damn. Okay. All right. All right. I think we pretty much cleared up everything that went on with, the shipments and all of that, bro, and where everything got lost and this and that. Can you remember, Pat? Before we get up out of here, I know you said you started with Sniper somewhere. Not what was it last? Was it 2025? I'm trying to figure out
Uh,
when
I
was
started with him. I think it was like October, November of 2024.
October, November 2024. When was your last day there? That you familiar with? Was
Um,
it this year? Last year? When was it?
honestly, bro, like Brian Sneaker Files, like he's the one that told me I was removed, or he didn't see my name in there. I think I forgot when we talked. I think it was like in March that we talked. So he let me know that I wasn't in there anymore.
So March of this year, you were in there up until March of this year.
Or like earlier, like maybe not past like January, February that I knew of
Right.
because I asked him, hey bro, like when like I didn't even know I was removed out of there, and he was
Damn.
like, nah, I don't even see your name. And so I went on there and I looked and I was just like, damn, I got kicked out.
Damn. Yeah, that's what I was
So
trying to figure out. When was your last day? Sneaker Files was trying to figure out when your last day was too. So I was like, I'll
yeah.
just ask Pat when he do his secret tapes. But you were in there up until this year.
Yeah, I think in the beginning of the year.
So you was at the ending of 2024 and all of 2025 and the beginning of this year right here, somewhere around January, February, you'll say that's when you got removed or whatever from the list.
No, I just removed out of the
Out of the
group.
academy.
Yeah, out of the school. Yeah.
Dang. So he said, no. Did he refund you your money
Yeah.
from the school?
Nah, and I didn't even ask, man.
Hey, you just said, hey, I'm finna cut all ties, bro. I done
Yeah,
had
'cause
enough.
most of the people that he was telling everybody else to follow, I've already followed them. I think there was a few people that I didn't follow, but I didn't even do business with them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, it was to me. I just
You just cut
I
your
just
losses.
ended up. Yeah, I cut my losses.
Damn. Now, do you
Yeah.
currently still do resale, or that's taking a back seat before we get up out of here?
No, I still resell for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Bulk,
Yeah.
bulk. You still doing the bulk thing, or you chilling on that?
No, I still do both. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I just don't be on Instagram all the time with everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So hey, you see, like I said, man, I'm actually asking some goddamn questions now. I want to get down to the bottom of what the hell going on around here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it wasn't clear again, Shell, I apologize, and I'm saying that right now, I have no bad blood, with anybody, I just wanna, say my part, and I just wanna, do good business. So, don't be scared to shop or anything like that. If something goes wrong, I got a different mindset now. Like I'm willing to work with whoever.
I got you, bro. I got you. Well, y'all hearing it right here, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Secret tapes. My guy Patz said, man, hold on. Let me crawl from up under this bus, bro.
Try to.
Let me crawl my ass from up under this bus, bro. I gotta say something, god dang. Woo!
Yeah, man.
But hey, Pat, listen, bro. I enjoyed talking to you. Of course, like I told you before, man. Come out, tell your story, bro. Get your side. Everybody would love to hear your side of the story. I'm glad you was man enough, man, to come out, because typically when stuff like this happen, man, you don't hear from people that get accused. So I just want to say, man, you did a good job at coming out, bro. And if anything, problems happen in the future, bro, or anything like that, man, just try and keep a cool head, bro. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it'll happen again, but just try and keep a cool head, man, so, you know, stuff like this won't happen and y'all can work issues out, bro, before they get to the point to where they are right now. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you talking with me, man, and allowing me to share my side.
Hey, ain't no problem, Pat. You know how I do, Playboy. I don't do both. Sir. But if I see something I might need, then you might be getting that call, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't do resale. But I see something, man. You never know, boy. You never know, man. You never know. Well, listen, man, I ain't gonna hold your day up, Pat. I appreciate you for your time, bro. We feeling ready to get up out this thing, man. Again, guys, this is I think Secret Tapes episode volume 11, man, with my guy Patz Kicks. And man, we about to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when y'all can see me with my gang over there on the Unreleased Nigga Podcast, bro. Shout out to those guys over there, man. And one last thing before I get out of here. Sniper, you still ain't off the hook. You still ain't off the hook. We gonna have to do a round 2, because I was having some technical difficulties with round 1. We just had round 1 with him, Pat, this past Friday. But yeah, we might have to do a round 2. He was dancing around a lot of goddamn questions I still want answers to. So, with that being said, guys, listen, Pat, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Gang, I'm gonna let y'all go. This has been Secret Tapes, volume 11 or 10, man, with my guy Patz Kicks. And we up out of here, y'all. I'll catch y'all Friday, man, at the Unreleased Nigga Podcast. We gone.
Yeah. I got the secret tapes. I get your info on the low, get the scoop on the shoes through the secret tapes. Real like a real. Know the info that you need. Broadcasting live on my show with secret news on the go. So priority got the T for your ears. So keep on the channel and keep your ears clear. Come a look closer. I got the fire right here. One more flip of the reel, and the whole truth appears. I got the secret tapes. I got the secret tapes. Don't be late. I got the secret tapes. I got the secret tapes. Don't be late. I got a lock on the room of lane. Every little clue got a name. From the first cold click to the last red light, I'm the voice on cue when the night go live. What you need? I can put that thread. Drop like I know that said. If you want the sauce, I got the sauce. If you want the path, I know the course. Come a little closer. I got the fire right here. One more flip of the reel, and the whole truth appears. I got a secret tapes. I got a secret tapes. Don't be late. I got a secret tapes. I got a secret tapes. Don't be late. Hold up, hear that spin. One more secret. Let it all sink in. I got a secret tapes. I got a secret tapes. Don't be late. I got a secret tapes. I got a secret tapes. Don't be late.